Morning.
Morning.
I just came round to see if you needed any help today.
No, I'm fine, thanks.
You sure? Is it Kane? Has he done something to upset you?
No.
Then what? Come on, you can talk to me, you know.
Holly. Some days I can nearly put her out of my head and carry all my things, but today isn't one of them. Everywhere I look, there's always something that reminds me of her.
I know exactly how you feel.
Emma, I'm sorry. Here I am wallowing, and after everything you've been through too.
Don't be daft. You can't compare grief. If it hurts, it hurts. And whatever you need, I'm here for you. And I'll keep him out of your hair as well.
Thanks.
Still looks bad, Dad.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be all right.
You know, you don't have to work today.
It's my birthday tomorrow. You could cover then instead.
What am I going to do? Sit in the house, running it over and over?
I'm not saying we don't want you here. And we could use the help.
As long as you can spare him when the police get here.
The police?
Yeah, you need to call him. Give him your statement about the mugging. We should have done it last night, really.
Yeah, I didn't have it in me.
Why don't you go straight down to the station now? The sooner they catch those guys, the better.
Well, it's nothing to be ashamed of. This is not your fault. Do you want me to come down with you now? I don't mind.
No, it's fine. Honestly, I can handle it. Look, I'll go and tell them everything when I finish putting all this stock out.
Have you seen the email from Laughlin's barrister?
He's very matter-of-fact.
Because he's the best money can buy. Quality brings an arrogance that will serve Laughlin well at the plea hearing tomorrow.
What else did he say?
Why would we tell you? You'll probably go back to Robert.
I won't.
He said that despite your meddling, if Laughlin pleads guilty to perverting the course of justice, he might get a lenient sentence.
Well, that's good news.
As long as he doesn't say it was attempted murder.
Why would he? If you claim it was an accident.
That's enough. I mean it.
Thanks to you, he's facing prison. So you better hope that he gets months and not years.
What do you think you're doing?
What?
You heard. I said, what do you think you're doing?
Could ask you the same.
Get out.
Yes, master. Right away, master.
I'm warning you, Emma. Stop what you're doing now.
Or what?
Hey. Chaz said you were on a break. Have you got a minute?
Of course, yeah. I was just making April some lunch. Want some?
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
It's good timing, actually, because I wanted a word.
Yeah, me too.
I
don't want to
live with
move in with you. Neither
Me
do
either.
I.
Okay, right, okay.
Oh.
Sorry. I think you're amazing. Okay, but after Laurel, The last thing April needs... Until we know what we're doing here.
I completely agree. You know, things are so good between us right now. I don't want to rush.
God.
Oh, gosh. Ooh. Out of interest, though, where did you even get the idea from that I wanted to live with you?
Where did you...
Just stay away from her, all right?
What are you doing?
She was in Ollie's room.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
She was in Holly's room because I asked her to pack some of her things, because I can't face it.
So why didn't you say?
I tried to, but you just saw red and dragged me out before I had a chance to explain.
She doesn't have to explain herself to you. What are you doing here anyway?
She's playing you, can't you see it?
What I can see is you in my house, throwing my friend to the ground.
Friend? You hate her?
The only person I hate right now is you, Kane. And you don't get to say what goes on in my life anymore.
Hello. I was just heading up to see you, look.
Yeah, we thought you were already there. But when we called, the police had no record.
Over £2,000 stolen from a charity collection. That's something we take very seriously. So, I saved you the trip.
Maybe it's best if we talk in private. My girls don't need to hear how horrible it was being beaten up.
Maybe that's a good idea.
Dad, you don't have to go through this alone.
Please. Let me do this my way. I'll see you both later, okay?
We were having a nice little chat when you arrived. They obviously really care about you. But they won't when they know why you really went to prison.
I've been estranged from them for a hell of a long time. They don't need to know.
Then you better tell me what really happened.
This is what I missed most in prison. They just take a load of tea bags and chuck them in a pot and hope for the best. But if you want taste control, it's one man, one bag.
Fascinating. How about getting to the point? What happened to the money?
I couldn't admit this in front of my girls, but it was all my fault. Too much lager with a mate. No, hands up, I should have banked the money before I went out.
You went drinking?
Yeah, I got into a bit of a bender. I woke up, sore head, money gone.
Stolen?
I can't honestly say. I mean, I might have dropped it.
And your bruises?
Oh, we're ex-rugby players. Things get out of hand.
But of course you don't remember.
I know, it's not very helpful. We could have got into a fight, you know, messing about.
I'll be needing the name of your friend.
Yeah, of course.
And the pubs you drank in.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bit of an ask.
You don't remember? I don't believe a word you're saying. And from the way your daughter Vanessa looked earlier, I doubt she will either.
Don't know what you're on about.
You lied to them about why you're in prison. You're lying about the money now. You see, the thing about lies, they tend to bite you on the jacksie.
I'll bear that in mind.
If you continue lying, we can't help you. So be warned, your charm won't work forever.
You think you know someone? And they go and do something like this? I always saw him as strong. Work in a field in a thunderstorm. Never giving up. That's exactly what he did. He just packed it all in. It makes me want to scream. Why didn't you think of us?
No, carry on. Talking. It's good for him.
Okay.
So, how long you been together?
Oh, we're,
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he was your boyfriend.
He is. Yeah. Excuse me. Do you think he'll pull through?
Stay positive. That's the best thing you can do. Holly makes John look 10 foot tall in that one. It's a lovely photo. I best get back to work. Work, don't work. Right now, it's whatever you want.
I'm really sorry about Kane.
If I'd known how he'd react, I wouldn't have been in here. You said he wasn't allowed in the house, so I just assumed he'd respect that. Obviously, Kane does what he wants. You know, I'm really glad you've got Adam around to protect you. Kane's unpredictable. Capable of hurting anyone. Even if he doesn't mean to.
Yeah, well, I'll be fine.
You know, James wasn't afraid of many people, but Kane...
I'm not going to be a prisoner in my own home.
In a way, though, that's what you are. While he's still in that caravan.
The feed's due.
Changed your mind on that pizza?
What? Oh, I was just checking to see if the phone was working. Lachlan hasn't called yet. I thought he would have done by now. If anything has happened to him...
I'm sure he's fine.
Based on what, exactly? Your expert knowledge on these matters?
You're right. I'm sorry. I don't know any more than you do.
When that's going to bring him home, is it?
Have you asked his solicitor to check on him?
Of course I have. I've even phoned the prison vicar. That's how desperate I am. Do you know what, actually, I don't need your advice, so you can just stay out of it.
I didn't mean for things to turn out the way they have, but I was honestly thinking about Lachlan.
Your thinking has put him in jail, and I am going out of my mind. Why did you have to come back?
Dad got shot. I've got a right to be worried too.
Lachlan could be lying in a cell, beaten half to death. Do you think I give a damn about your worries?
Haven't you done enough? I think you should leave us alone.
What are you doing here? And, why is there a cab outside?
It's for me. I just popped in to say I'm off for a bit.
Where?
Friend's in a jam. Said I'd help him out.
It's a big bag. How long are you going for?
I don't know yet.
I'm going to ask you something. And if the next words out of your mouth are a lie, then we're done. Did you take that money?
Not as such. Who are you calling?
Tracy. So, you can tell us both. I'm not going to be the one to break her heart. If you walk out that door right now, don't bother coming back.
That stuff with Emma. Why did you take her side?
Because she was in the right.
Oh, come on, you know better than that.
I know you too.
Do you know what? You're welcome to her.
Told you he does what he wants. Never listens to anyone. I was going to go home, but I can stick around a bit longer.
No, I'll be fine.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to give up. Right, well, see you tomorrow. Thanks for today.
I'm the top hat. You promised last time, Mrs.
If you lived here, you could always be the top hat.
I'm sorry, darling, but you heard us at lunch. We don't want to live together.
Yeah, but I thought maybe if I gave you time to think about it, you might change your minds.
Hey, it's not because I don't love you.
Is it because you don't love Daddy?
Right now, I only want to live with you.
Yeah, and I want to come and hang out with you both, but also go home and be with my friends.
We wouldn't stop you from doing that.
Listen, we know it's on your Santa list. So how about we move in, but just for Christmas? So Callie comes over Christmas Eve, we put up stockings, we do presents, and then we meet the others in the pub for dinner.
Yeah, and I'll be there too.
When we get back, can we play games?
As many as you want.
Yay!
Yay!
Mwah!
Mwah!
Will you ever live together?
Maybe.
Never know.
Vanessa said if I walked out that door, I shouldn't come back. And I figured as I'm going anyway, you might as well know the truth.
I knew it.
I was being blackmailed. And I had to get money. And the collection was the only way I could think of getting some.
You practically stole from people with cancer. How low can you get?
I know.
But he had no choice. He's been blackmailed.
Over what?
Look, it doesn't matter. But the main thing is, when I got there, I changed my mind. I couldn't do it. Because of you two. But he beat me up and took the money anyway.
Yeah, right.
You think I did this to myself?
I think you had the guy do it to you, so you wouldn't look like the thief that you are.
Why was he blackmailing you? Just tell me.
I didn't go to jail for protecting a woman. I only said that so that you'd think I was brave.
So you'd rather be a liar than a...
Fraud. Several counts. The guy who was blackmailing me, I took his life savings.
Several counts. It's not just him.
Vanessa?
Tell whoever hit you that they didn't do it hard enough.
It's not even what you did. It's the fact that you've been lying to me since... Well, I was going to say since you got out, but... You've never actually been honest with me, have you?
I'm so sorry.
I think maybe you should just go.
Well, what are you playing at?
Well, I asked you to leave. You didn't, so I moved you.
You could have killed me.
Well, you look okay.
You're just going to leave me here, are you?
Well, if you drag it back, I'll only move you again.
I'm just trying to help out. I'm just trying to take the pressure off and lighten the load.
It's funny, that. Because all I can see is a man trying to lighten his own guilt.
This is down to Emma, can't you see that?
Oh, you're just trying to play some big power game. Well, I'm not playing. Stay off my land or next time you'll regret it.
I keep thinking about all the things that could go wrong.
Doesn't mean they will. Look, we've got Lachlan the best representation possible.
No, I know. I wish I could have spoken to him.
Come on. Go on and relax. Take your mind off it.
Thank you.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
You okay?
Of course not. I'm an old man. And before I die, I may only get to see my grandson a handful of times across a prison desk.
But I thought you said...
Yeah, for her. I'll say anything for her. But thanks to you, he could go down for years, more years than I have left.
Why are you always on her side?
Because I care more about keeping this family together than you do. And she's more of a daughter than you'll ever be, no matter what a DNA test says.
You don't mean that.
Don't I?
I care about us being good, normal people. Lachlan was struggling with his conscience, so I helped him. And what about Andy in all of this? He's out there without his family, and he did nothing wrong.
Yeah, he may be on the run, but at least he's free. Lachlan, however... None of this would have happened if you hadn't stuck your nose in. You need to pack your stuff and leave. You're not welcome here.
Not this again.
No, this time I'm serious.
Dad, please. Just give me a chance.
No, you've had enough of those. I want you gone in the morning.
I will fix this, I promise. I will!
Devastating news for Rana in Coronation Street next tonight on ITV. Advice for those affected by the slash in bank interest rates. The Martin Lewis Money Show is at 8. Then it's back to Australia for our nightly catch-up with the drama Down Under. In I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, that's at 8:30.